Hello, my name is Alella Pesca, and this is the 5 times I have saved my ex-girlfriend's life. A little bit of an explanation: my ex-girlfriend had epilepsy, and she was mildly suicidal. And these stories go throughout our relationship, as before we were dating, during while we were dating, after we were dating. And so, the first time was when she had a seizure in our French class, and someone had already put their hands underneath her head so she wouldn't break her skull against the carpet, which was doubtful, but it still helps. So my French teacher told me to run up to the office and tell them to call an ambulance. And so I ran there so fast. They got there in time for her, because she was having one of those really dangerous ones where they're longer than 5 minutes. The second time I saved her life to make a degree was, well, this one actually does probably count as the best one, was when we were hanging out next to a soda machine, which was right next to a flight of stairs, and it kind of looked like this. Soda. Stairs. Anyway, we were right there in the middle, and if she had a seizure there without asking for help, she would have just bled all over the place. Before we were dating, by the way, and I held her in my arms for I don't know how long, but it felt like the longest minutes of my life. Just watching this girl that I like so much become so vulnerable, not being able to see her face because of the position we were in. I was hugging her. And I realized just how much I cared for her well-being, and that I liked her just so very much. And then, the third time, I had finally won her over, and we were dating, and she texted me, "I don't feel like breathing anymore. I don't want to breathe anymore. Why am I still alive?" And this isn't the first time she talked about suicide. She actually wrote this note on my phone that she told me to never look at until many years in the future, after we had no longer known each other, and it was a suicide note, which I of course read immediately after she typed it into my phone. And after we started dating, she deleted it. I didn't tell her I looked at it. I promised her I wouldn't, but I did. Anyway, I told her, "Do you want me?" And she said, "Do you want me?" And I told her yes. And she stopped thinking about killing herself after that. Fourth time was after we were dating, after something happened, in which I felt like the dumper, and she played the victim. She ripped me into little pieces every day, saying, "I love you, why did you break us up?" Things like that. Never actually saying it to my face, just texting it to my phone all the time. Even though you were the one who broke us up. I wanted to try again. You wanted to break up. That was not me. Do not make me feel like crap. Anyway, back to the story. A little off track there. It's been a while since she's had a seizure, and there's no one around. She's walking up ahead. I'm trying not to be in her field of vision, so she doesn't have any emotions when she sees me. I didn't want her to feel anything. I didn't want her to feel sad. I did not want her to feel happy about seeing me, because that would tear up some old things. Anyway, she had a seizure. There's no one around. No one to help her, no teachers. Everybody is screaming and running away from her in fear, even though she is the one who is most at risk. And there's just me. And just in that 1 second, everything started happening. I threw my backpack down and I put my arms around her head, and I held her close. And I made sure she did not hurt herself. I called for a teacher. My friend Caroline just stood idly by, her face motionless, not doing anything. And so, I saved her life again. My ex-girlfriend. Teacher came by and took over the holding spot, and she woke up. I hid behind her, so she could not see me again, so she would not know that I saved her life yet again. I did not want her to feel sad. I did not want her to feel anything over me ever again. Especially since actually, the day before this all happened, she told me she would delete my number and that all contact between us would have to be started by me, which is complete bullshit, because every time I talk to her, it is because she has a seizure. And so, we continue on to the 5th time I saved her life, where she was with her girlfriend, getting something out of her girlfriend's locker, and I was getting something out of mine. Luckily enough for me, her girlfriend's locker is right next to mine, and so she starts sneezing, takes a dive into my locker, closes it on my left middle finger. Hooray. Broke my nail that day. Really hurt, but I didn't feel the pain until after she stopped. I held her again, this time in front of her girlfriend. This time the teacher's watching. This time not alone like the last one, earlier that day. And so, I saved her life yet again. Same day. And so far, every time she has a seizure, I am nearby. I am always there, every single time. The next day she has a seizure, I'm there. The day after that, she has 2 seizures. I am there for both of them. Her girlfriend is not. I am always there for her. It is painful. So yeah, YouTube, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I've been wanting to tell you the story for a while now. Just get it off my chest. But I haven't had the time since science projects and such. But I like. Anyway, have a nice day. I hope this story didn't depress you too much. This channel is more of a diary than an actual channel because no one watches these. Anyway, hope you have a good day. Bye.